play action on first down. Wasting no time taking a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Houston wants to play fast.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Soft spot in the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the heat. Right down the middle. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cougars in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Makes the grab on the left. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the foot. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shows him the stiff arm. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Houston going up tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Rams him with the stiff arm. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Wide out trying to get it in. And he's gonna... Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. The give to the back. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal.
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. And the Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try the run. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense, because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some 1st downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They finally catch up to him and get him on the ground, and that is a way to punctuate the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Houston wants to play fast.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Houston! A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Thought he had it and couldn't. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time.